Hello, my name is Philip. As an engineer specializing in building out web applications, my usual process involves taking pre-designed mocks and building them out in code, working closely with designers and product managers who created the requirements and mocked pages with certain ideas in mind. Aside from building out basic CRUD apps with simple wireframes when I first started coding, I haven't really done much since in terms of building everything from design to deployment. So my motivation with this project was to challenge myself by doing the entire process of app creation, not just the implementation, using the prototyping software Figma. The project idea here was simple, a basic e-commerce platform. I used Next.js, Tailwind CSS, and Stripe for payments, supported by Supabase as a backend, something I haven't used before. I chose Supabase since it comes with its own authentication service, uses a Postgres database which I'm familiar with, and has storage capabilities, and seems simple to set up. It's also commonly used with Next.js, so I figured I could manage issues that came up quickly. Another goal with this app was to create a brand essence with a distinct visual aesthetic. I wanted to prioritize getting something cohesive together that looked nice without becoming bogged down implementing smaller design details. I established a core color palette, logo, and style that would define the project. I was mainly inspired by the colors seen in the photos of the houseplants I found, as well as the idea of a storefront with various glass pots and display cases. I set out to not just follow along with an existing tutorial, but to try and build out the project on my own without doing something similar first. So Roślina was born, a fictitious Chicago-based plant store app designed for purchasing individual potted plants. Roślina just means plants in Polish. I then created some essential pages in Figma, such as the sign-in sign-up page, a home page with the carousel and the gallery section, a product page, and a cart. While the implementation was different from the initial mocks, I was overall happy with the look and feel of things. I built out a functional sign-in sign-out mechanism, a homepage featuring a carousel, gallery, sorting, and add to cart functionality, a navigation bar with the functional microcart, flash messaging, individual product pages, a mobile UI, an interactive cart for managing item quantities and removal, and a full checkout process with the Stripe integration. Now, what went well with this project? The overall visual design of the application was what I intended. Using the provider pattern for global state worked well, and also connecting with the Stripe integration was pretty simple. And some lessons learned: that architecture patterns and core implementation details should be prioritized first, that you should focus on things that move the needle for MVP, not nitpicky design details or complex DB schema changes, and some Figma fundamentals. Future enhancements could include an admin interface, a fulfillment system, and product search and planned categories. Feel free to check out Roślina and tell me what you think.